All right, we're live. Welcome, folks.
We are.
This is going to be a very exciting stream.
Yeah, this is going to be pretty awesome. So, welcome everyone to our live stream. And Michael, this is kind of your idea. I mean, I'm going to be doing the walkthrough. But do you just want to start us off?
Sure, I can explain the idea for this.
Okay.
So, Apple came out with recently, if not today, Swift Playgrounds 4.1, I think is the version for Mac.
Yeah, I
And
think it's that.
this allows you to build Mac apps easily and simply with Swift Playground with the Swift Playgrounds app. You don't need Xcode.
Nope.
And it also lets you take your iOS app and Mac app, iPhone and iPad app, that you made in Swift Playgrounds, open it on the Mac, and then continue work and run it on the Mac or install it in the applications folder or send it to the App Store. So you get all the functionality and simplicity of Swift Playgrounds for iOS, but on Mac, you don't have to open the same file in Xcode. And I think that's really a big change. So that's kind of the biggest, that's why we wanted to look at this. And also, I think this has been in there on iOS and possibly on the Mac before, but they have Learn to Code and Learn Swift UI overview lessons to teach how to do these things, which is really great.
It is. So, yeah, I'm super excited. I'm going to be doing this walkthrough, and we should probably explain what the Techopolis channel is. We've been getting a lot more traffic and traction lately, which is awesome. So, again, my name is Tay, or Taylor, and we have Michael, and we are the core contributors of the Techopolis channel. We're both legally blind, and we do all sorts of content, tech, gaming, programming, all that kind of fun stuff. So that's just kind of a little bit about us as well. So.
Yep.
Okay,
So,
Michael, any chats?
nothing yet. So if you're in chat, let me know and we will, put it out there.
Michael is going to be our chat master for today. So, chat master that someone came up with. So if you guys want to chat, Michael will be relaying them to me, and I'm going to be providing the demo. So that's going to be the exciting part. I'm going to be sharing my screen, and this is going to be a fully accessible walkthrough of Swift
And
Playgrounds
I'll be
4.1.
guiding you through what I see on your screen.
Okay, so let's go ahead and get started, shall we? Well, before we even get started, oops, what, Michael?
Jason said no, LOL. I don't know what no is about, but
I'm not sure either, but we've got Jason in chat. Anyone else? Anyone else in chat?
that's all so far. So why don't we
Okay.
get this party started?
All right, so the first thing we need to do is obviously update our version, right? It's going to do us no good to have an out-of-date Swift Playgrounds app. So I'm going to show you guys the whole process. You've probably updated apps before, but I'm just going to show you guys, make sure we're all up to date. So let me share my screen. Let's see here, if I can.
Zoom started screen share. System dialog. Content is empty.
All right, I'm sharing the sound, so I'm going to go to my app store.
Spotlight. Voice. Hey. App Store.apps. Zoom.us. Zoom. Safari. Start page window.
I'm
Toolbar.
not going to go to Safari. That was a bad
Close window.
deal on my part. Let me go to App Store.
Safari. Hey. Safari. App Store. Loading.
There we go.
Discover collection 1. Taylor. Discover. Make writing. Great new app. Make design for accessibility. Design for access. Out. Section 1. Section.
Nice. They've got all the made for accessibility. Michael, should I just do a search? Would that probably be the easiest way to try to find this?
Field table.
Oh, wait, I have to go-
Discover.
that's why I have
You
a
can
bunch
either
of
go
Selected.
to the updates tab or
Loading.
do a search.
Art field toolbar.
I'm gonna
Search field.
search.
Full screen button. Search field. Search. Space. A-Y-G-O-D. Loading.
Playground.
Results for Taylor. Results for it. Link. Motionscape. Link. Swift Playgrounds. Re-download button.
Whoa, I didn't even have Swift Playgrounds on this Mac.
Loading.
Whoa.
Cancel.
Okay. Yeah. So that is how you download Swift Playgrounds, folks. This is why sometimes you do these things live and you don't even know what you don't have until you don't have it. So I just re-downloaded Swift Playgrounds, which automatically re-downloads the latest version for me. And here
14.
we go. And here are our Discord bots as well. So.
8.
It's funny.
19,
I'm seeing
20.
the tooltip shows the download like
30.
125 megabytes. 394.
I can get rid of that tooltip if that's annoying.
No, it's actually kind of interesting. I didn't know
60.
that it did that.
72.
It's showing the speed. I did not know it did that as a tooltip. That's interesting.
Interesting.
Loading.
Installing 15%.
Please let me know in chat if you guys are hearing my sound. I just want to make sure it's going through.
Yeah, your sound's coming
Let me
through.
know. Well, let me know if it's also too slow or too fast. Just kind of, Let me know what chat thinks. Let me know what you guys are thinking about this. Do you have any questions? We want this to be an active chat, so. Okay. So let's see. How are we doing on
99%.
this? 99%? VoiceOver stopped talking. Did you notice that? VoiceOver has stopped talking.
It just says loading, but the tooltip
Loading
tells you.
button.
Really? So it tells you visually, but it's not telling me.
That's kind of
Apple?
weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's maybe a little bit of an accessibility flaw there.
Well, visually it just shows like the round thing spinning, but the tooltip tells you the percentage.
Right, but the tooltip
Open.
doesn't read. There we go. Okay, open.
Open button.
So we have Swift Playgrounds. We're gonna open it. Here we go. Maybe.
Playgrounds. My Playgrounds window. My Playgrounds collection.
Okay, so I'm at My Playgrounds, Michael. That's where I've currently landed.
Yep. So basically, this is the same. So remember how we were doing our apps for the class?
Yes.
So all of your apps are going to be pulled from iCloud, so they show up here.
Wow.
So all your things that you made. Yeah, Jason said VO Shift H on the button, possibly or maybe.
Maybe. Yeah, I'll have to try it, although it's kind of too late now.
Yep.
Yes, so that's pretty awesome. But I think, Michael, we should probably go through, like, the Learn to Code stuff.
Yeah, I think we should. So what you're going to do, well, let's go ahead and navigate the window so people can hear what's there.
Okay, so let's do a little bit of an orientation, right? Because we're doing a whole walkthrough. So when I first open up Swift Playgrounds, I'm presented with the My Playgrounds view, right, Michael? So I'm just going to go and do a little bit of a tour. So let me go
Toolbar.
start.
My Playground. Full screen button. Minimize.
Let me just
Close
kind of
button.
do a UI tour.
Close button.
Is that what you're thinking?
Yeah.
Minimize. Full screen button.
So full screen.
My Playground. Toolbar.
I can do toolbar.
Filter search text field. Blank.
Filter.
Filter search text. Out of My Playgrounds collection.
This is a collection of all my playgrounds pulled from iCloud, just like Michael said a few minutes ago.
More Playgrounds group.
More playgrounds. I can go interact with this.
In collection. See all button. Collection. In Playground button. App button. Learn to code 1 button.
Learn to code.
Select you add.
1.
Learn to code 2 button.
Ooh, they have nice accessibility.
Select you add to Playgrounds.
Okay.
Code machine button. Select you add to Playgrounds.
So these are all things that you can do.
Blues Adventure button. Select you add to Playgrounds. Sonic Workshop button. Select you add to Playgrounds. Shapes button. Select you add to Playgrounds. Answers button. Select you add to Playgrounds.
Okay, interesting.
Out of collection. Out more Playgrounds group.
More playgrounds. Isn't there just
My
two
Playgrounds collection. More Playgrounds group.
there? Is there different groups of these, Michael, or is it just two?
Just the two.
Okay, it's kind of going back and forth. So that's kind of the main screen, but do you want me to kind of show the menus?
Yeah, why don't you look around the menus a little bit?
All right, so the menus. I'm just going to go to my menu bar here. VO Shift M.
Menu bar Apple.
Apple.
Playgrounds.
Playgrounds. I'm just going to go through each of these menu items real quick.
Playgrounds menu. About Playground. Playgrounds.
Playgrounds.
About Playgrounds.
About.
Preferences. Ellipsis command comma.
Command comma. That's a universal Mac preferences shortcut there.
Services submenu. Hide Playgrounds command H.
Hide.
Hide others command option. Show all dimmed. Quit Playgrounds command Q.
Command Q. To
Quit Playgrounds command
I'm gonna
Q. File menu 25 new app dim command shift N.
New app. Why is that dimmed, Michael? Do you have any clue?
It's dimmed because, yeah, I'm not sure.
Interesting. So we're gonna have to explore that a little bit later.
New blank playground dim command shift option N.
New blank playground.
Open selected playground dimmed command down arrow. Open playground ellipsis
All
command
these are
O.
dimmed, pretty much.
Open recent submenu.
I can go recent.
Import playground
I
ellipsis
can import
command shift I.
playground.
New module ellipsis dimmed.
New module.
New source file ellipsis dim command N. Add source file ellipsis dim command I.
New source file.
New page ellipsis dimmed.
New page. Interesting, Michael.
Add file ellipsis dim command option A. Add package. Ellipsis. Dim command control
Does
shift N.
that allow you to add package from the
So with package manager, yep.
New folder. Ellipsis. Dim command option N.
New folder.
Move to trash. Dimmed. Command. Delete. Rename. Dimmed. Duplicate. Add subscription. Ellipsis.
Add
Dimmed.
subscription?
Yeah, this is to subscribe to different things. I don't know what those are, but it prompts you for a URL.
Share. Submenu. Share. No shareable items. Dimmed. File. Export. Export. Show in Finder. Dimmed.
Export
Export as new playground. Ellipsis. Export as PDF. Ellipsis. Dimmed.
as PDF. What the?
Reset. Dimmed. Start page over. Ellipsis. Close window. Command W. Close tab. Dim command. Close tab. Dim
that's
command.
the
Control
file
W.
menu.
Edit menu. 12 items.
Edit.
Undo. Redo. Dim command. Shift Z.
Standard options there for an
These
edit
are all
menu.
your standard
Cut.
options.
Dim command.
Nothing
Cut.
really
Page.
different
Delete.
here.
Select all. Command A.
I could just kind of go through these quickly, just so that I say that I did.
Shift left. Shift right. Block comment. Dimmed. Command slash. Emoji and
Although
symbols.
there's those block comments and all that. fun stuff,
Emoji and find menu. 4 items.
but Find.
Find. Ellipsis.
Standard find
Dim
menu.
command F. Filter. Ellipsis. Dim command
For the
option
most
F.
part.
Next find result. Dim command. Previous find result. Dim command. Previous find result. Run. Menu. 10 items. Run. Dim command bar.
So this is where you're going to be running your playground and that kind of fun things.
Run fastest. Dim command control option
Run
R.
fastest. Interesting.
I don't know what that does.
Yeah, what does that do? You don't know?
I don't know.
Run faster. Dim command control
Run
R.
faster.
Run my code. Dimmed.
Run my code.
Step through my code. Dim command shift R.
Step through my code, so it's like a debugging tool.
Step slowly. Dim command shift option R.
Step slowly.
Stop. Dim control C.
Stop.
Pause preview. Dimmed.
Pause.
Restart preview. Dimmed.
Start.
Delete preview data and restart. Dim command shift K. Delete preview data and
Okay.
view menu 14 items. Sort by submenu.
This is a standard view menu for the most part, right, Michael?
Mm-hmm.
Hide edit. Show live view. Dimmed. Show sidebar. Dim command
Sidebar.
control F. Show canvas. Dimmed. Show guide. Dim command control. Show expanded code completions. Dimmed. Escape. Show library. Dim command shift F. Clear console. Dim. Show results. May reduce default font size. Dim. Increase font size. Dimmed. Decrease. Enter full screen F. Enter full screen F. Window. Menu. 13
Window.
Minimize. Zoom. Tile window to left of screen. Tile. Replace tile window. Move to iPad. Next page.
Move
Dim.
to iPad,
Command
look
option.
at
Right
that.
arrow.
That's normal.
That is normal?
Mm-hmm.
No, but I'm saying it's at least there.
Previous. Show next
Yeah.
tab. Show previous tab. My playgrounds. Bring all to front. Check mark. Check mark. My playgrounds.
Okay?
Help menu. 8 items. Playground. Release notes. Playground. Show developer documentation. Command shift 0. Show glossary. Dimmed. License agreement. Document license. Acknowledgement. Acknowledgements. Acknowledgements.
Okay, those are all the
Closing
options
menu.
that are available to us.
So do you want to go ahead and do the Learn to Code one?
Yeah, but is that going to be for SwiftUI?
No, that will be actually for the Swift programming language.
But are we going to do the SwiftUI, or are we just going to do...
We'll do a little bit of both. Why don't we try that?
Okay. So, let's see.
Full screen. My toolbar. My playgrounds. More playgrounds. Group. Collection. Play app button. Learn to code 1 button. Select you add to playground. Downloading. Learn to code 1.
Downloading.
Dim button.
Learn to code 1. So this is going to be a very basic introduction to Swift.
And I don't know what they do for this. If they, you know, how they do this. Now, it's still downloading. I don't know if they're going to do the game or how they do it, but...
There's only one way to find out. Any chatters?
None in a while. Jason did say that VO Shift M does the context menu.
Yes. Sorry, did I say the wrong command? I probably did the command, but I didn't.
Okay, so it does look like it's going to be a game, so we can go ahead and still do it so you can see what it's like.
Okay.
So it's done downloading. It should have told you that, but...
It should have.
My app copy to new. Learn to code 1. Swift 5.3 button. Now in Learn to code 1. Playground book window. Empty group. To learn to code 1. Commands. Previous. Dim. But learn to code 1. Commands. In commands. Learn to code 1. Previous. Dim button. 1. Next button. Loading button. Loading button.
Okay, so it's just loading.
Next button.
Do I gotta go next, Michael?
Hang on. Jason, I'm not sure what you're talking about. I haven't heard anything being ducked. But Jason said to make sure your audio ducking is off in VoiceOver.
Huh. I'm not sure what's being ducked either, and I believe I did turn it off, but I don't... Should I stop it now? Because I'm trying to...
I don't think so. Let's see what happens. Go ahead and do...
One.
this is
Next
one of-
button.
so- yeah.
Next button. Have you ever followed slice of cake, dim image?
Okay, going too fast. Go back.
It jumped, Michael.
Via left.
Have you ever followed a recipe to bake something delicious?
Okay, now you can go to the
Have
right.
you ever followed previous button?
Okay.
2 of 8. Next button.
At least the alt text was good there. On those images.
Next button. Or followed instructions to assemble something cool? Set of instructions to build the drone, dimmed image. Previous button. 3 of 8. Next button. Next button. You need to follow the instructions in the correct order, or you'll end up with something unexpected. Drone with 4 propellers. Oh dear, make that 3 propellers. One of the propellers has flown off. Image.
That's actually a really well described image.
It is.
That's
Previous
cool.
button. 4 of 8. Next button. Next button. Writing code allows you to create your own set of instructions for your device to carry out. Image of code in an editor window morphs into the image of a character from a game image.
Wow, these are really well done.
Your goal. Previous button.
Oops.
Your goal is to figure out which instructions, in which order, will result in something great. Previous. 5 of 8. Next button.
Okay.
Next button. You'll start by writing commands to move a character named Byte around a puzzle world, performing tasks. For example, you'll tell Byte to move forward. Move forward. Byte moves forward across the screen. Image. Previous button. 6 of 8. Next button.
Okay.
So
Next button.
They are going
Or
to
collect
go
a gem.
through so the learn to code is going to go through the game programming, telling Byte, the little character, what to do. Previously, though, these games were very much, you were just put right in the game. This is a little bit more comprehensive compared to what they used to be. So this is actually done a little bit better than what they used to be. But yeah, it is the games.
That's
so
fine,
that's
right?
cool. Yeah. So let's keep going.
I wonder how they do this with Swift UI, but we'll get there later.
Or collect a gem. Collect gem. Or collect a gem. Byte jumps and collects a gem image. Previous button. 7 of 8. Next
So
button. Next button. Notice the
Okay.
match together.
you're going too fast. Go ahead and go back for me.
Okay.
Collect gem. Command. Start. Next. Dimmed button. Start coding. Previous button.
Okay. What's up?
Previous button. Or collect a gem.
So it says the function name collect gem and it has parentheses on it.
Okay.
So this is one of those times where voiceover verbosity may, and for this, if you're programming folks, I would set an activity for Swift
Yes.
Playgrounds or Xcode to do more punctuation.
Yes.
So like right here it has collect gem, left parentheses, right parentheses, but it just says collect gem, right?
Right.
So like, and I mean, you could figure this out, but like it's collect gem with a capital G instead of a lowercase and lowercase c in collect. So usual camel case, but it's one of those things that you like move forward, it has parentheses, move backwards has parentheses. So the neat thing about this, unlike the iPad and iPhone versions of this, you don't have to do all this stuff on the screen. So that's kind of nice. So you can just type this stuff in and it makes it a lot easier.
That is nice. But yeah, I will probably end up setting up an activity.
Collect gem. Byte jumps and collects a gem image.
What, Michael?
So that at least is good that they describe what happens there in the image. So now you can go ahead and go to your next.
7 of 8. Next button. Next button. Notice the match together words. Code is punctuated and spaced like human languages, but commands have no spaces between words. Collect gem.
Yep, so now it's another one of those commands.
Keep going.
Okay.
Commands always end in parentheses. You'll see why later. Previous button. Start coding button.
Oh boy. Start it.
Yep.
This is
Goal.
gonna be fun.
Use Swift commands to tell Byte to move and collect a gem.
Okay. I've never done this before, folks, so.
So it's loading the game on the right, and there's a little game world. And at least from what I remember the last time we did this, you can explore the game world with voiceover. It'll have it in rows and columns as a grid. There's little squares.
Okay. Because you've done this before, right?
So do VO Writer.
Okay.
Your character, Byte, loves to collect gems but can't do it alone. In this first puzzle, you'll need to write Swift, Link, commands to move Byte across the puzzle world to collect a gem. 1. Look for the gem in the puzzle world. 2. Enter the correct combination of V, move forward. 3. Enter the correct combination of V, move forward, left parenthesis, right parenthesis, and collect gem, left parenthesis, right parenthesis, commands.
I wonder why it reads it there.
3. Press Run My Code. Click to enter code. Insertion at beginning of text. Click to enter code. Edit text. Press Control Option Space to begin editing.
So that's where you're going to edit your text, but we're not going to do that just yet. So I'm actually glad that VoiceOver is ducking at this point. I think that's good, because if VoiceOver wasn't ducking, it would be kind of hard to hear VoiceOver over the music.
It would.
Okay, so let's go ahead and do a VO write, and then let's see what we have.
Click to enter code. Insertion at beginning of text. Click to enter code. Edit text. Press Control Option Space to begin editing.
So maybe you have to stop interacting with this to get to the game world.
Out of content area. Run Options button.
Keep going.
Run My Code button.
Keep going.
Hint button.
Keep going.
Code completion. Empty grid. 2 rows, 1 column. Live view. Group.
So live view is going to... So
live view. Group.
Live view is
so
gonna what?
that live view is where you want to be. That's going to be the game world.
Okay. Interact.
Sound button. Actions available.
Okay, so that's the sound button. You can turn on and off sound with that.
The world group. Actions available.
The world.
So that's a group, so you can interact with the world.
In the world group. Block at height 0, column 0, row 0. Actions available.
So do you see how that is? It's height 0, it has, it's all grid locations. Right?
Yes.
Okay, so go to the next one.
Water, column 1, row 0. Actions available.
So I read that was water.
Water, column 2, row 0. Actions available.
Okay, keep going.
Water, column 3, row 0. Actions available.
Okay.
Water, column 4, row 0. Actions available.
Okay.
Okay, keep going.
Block at height 0, column 0, row 1. Actions available.
Keep going.
Okay.
Water, column 1, row 1. Actions available.
Keep going.
Start marker at height 0 facing north. Byte at height 0 facing north. Double press to switch characters. Column 2,
There's where
row
Byte
1.
is.
Actions available.
Okay.
Water, column 3, row 1. Actions available.
Okay, keep going.
Water, column 4, row 1. Actions available.
This is gonna test my spatial awareness on stream. Oh boy.
Yes, it is.
Very interesting. I don't know if I'm ready for this, chat.
Block at height 0, column 0, row 2. Actions available.
Okay,
Water,
keep going.
column 1, row 2. Actions available. Block at height 0, column 2, row 2.
Oh boy.
Actions available. Water, column 3, row 2.
Okay.
Actions available. Water, column 4, row 2. Actions available. Block at height 0, column 0,
Where's this
row
gem
3.
at? Let's see.
Actions available. Block at height 0, column 1, row 3. Actions available. Stairs, leading to height 1, from row 2, column 2, row 3. Actions available.
Oh boy. Folks.
Water, column 3, row 3. Water, column 4, row 3. Actions available. Block at height 0, column 0, row 4. Actions of block at height 0, column 1, row 4. Action gem at height 1, column 2, row 4.
Oh boy. I found
Actions
it.
available.
Oh. I found the gem, Michael.
Okay. I
And
lost
apparently
sound for just a
playing.
moment, so I lost sound for just a moment, so my apologies.
Said I found it.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. So what we're Yeah.
Michael, you
So
lost
check
sound.
your. Huh?
You're like cutting in and out. We're having some technical difficulties, folks.
Yeah. Hang on, just a moment, folks.
So, if you're in chat, what do you guys think? Because we're getting to test my spatial awareness skills on real time. So this is kind of crazy. What, Michael? Folks, we're having some technical. I can't hear you. Nope. You're not coming through Zoom. So, we found the gem. And what we're gonna have to do is we're gonna have to use commands to try to move it, forward and backwards and that kind of thing. So, well, Michael? No. Something wrong with my Zoom?
Okay, now you should be able to hear me.
Alright, we're back, folks.
Alright. My AirPods just decided to stop.
Uh-oh.
No low battery alarm or anything. And also, you may want to check your rotor to see if there's any options there.
I can do that. So, let's see. Let me do that.
No items in heading menu. Window spots menu. No items. Window spots menu. No items in heading menu.
I've got those items, Michael. Is that what you're talking about?
Mm-mm.
I did the VO shift U. Or VO, whatever this command is. Hold on.
Gem at height 1. No items in heading menu.
Yeah, I don't have
Gem
any.
at height 1. Column 2, row 4. Actions available.
I think it's, I think there's a way you could do the rotor with the VO keys.
That's what I did.
VO up and down arrow. Or
Gem
VO
at height 1.
command
Column
left
2,
and
row
right.
4. Close button.
VO command left and right arrow.
That's what I did, Michael.
Live view group.
Voiceover.
Yeah.
Navigation. Characters. Work window spots. Heading. Navigation.
That's all the options you have.
So what's under navigation? So if you use VO up and down arrow now that you're on navigation, what do you get?
Run options button. Live view group.
I get
Run options button.
that.
Or VO command up and down arrow.
Yeah, VO command. Okay.
Character
VO command.
palette. Characters
I
playground.
get a character palette. Our friend character palette. VO command. Up arrow.
Interesting.
Live view group. Close button.
I get a bunch of
Okay,
nothing.
so I do it in the world group. VO up and down. In
Minimize
the world
button.
group.
Close. Full screen. Learn to code. Issuing commands. Toolbar. Source set. Run options button. Run my code button.
Oh, no, I got all.
Hint button. Code completion.
Yeah,
Live
you're all
view
the way out
group.
of the-
In sound button. The world group. Block at height 0.
Okay.
Column 0. Row 0. Actions available.
VO command up arrow.
Okay. Do get back to navigation on your rotor. VO command
Okay.
left arrow or right arrow.
Close button. Live view group.
Why aren't you? Oh, you know what?
You gotta make
I
sure
know
you're
what's
holding
happening.
down command.
I know what's happening. Hold on, it's something with.
Heading. Window spots. Words. Characters. Navigation.
Okay.
Zach wants to know if you can do these exercises without internet. Yes, you can download the playground and you can do them without the internet. Yes. Okay, get to the world group.
Live view group.
Okay.
Sound button. The world group. In block at height 0. Column 0. Row 0.
Okay.
Actions
now
available.
do VO left until you get to navigation.
The world is 5 columns by 5 rows. Byte at height
What?
0 facing north on column 2.
Oh, they just
Oh,
gave
that
me
was
information, but what? That gave me
command left
information.
there.
But
Close button.
okay.
Okay.
Close
VO
button.
command left.
Okay.
Previous page.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Next goal. Use swift commands to tell byte to move
I
and
did the
collect a
right
gem.
thing, but I don't know what's happening with this thing.
Yeah, you're not hitting VO command. That just does rotor items.
I guess we know how to go back to the previous and next pages now, which is not. But hey, if you got the instructions, you can always go back.
Yep. So you need to go back to the world group.
Okay.
1. Look for the gem. 2. And click to enter code. Out. Run options.
Go back.
Run my code. Hint button. Code completion. Live view. Group.
Okay.
Sound button. The world group. Block at height 0. Column 0. Row 0. Actions available.
Now let's try this. I want to find out what because we hear actions available. Let's do VO command space.
Actions menu. 5 item. Character description. Goal locations.
So
Character
goal
locations.
That's good.
Okay.
So go up to goal
Press.
locations.
Goal locations. Gem at height 1 on column 2. Row 4. Goal locations. Block at height 0. Column 0. Row 0. Actions available.
Okay, so that tells us where that is. So then we could go VO command space and go to character location.
Okay.
Actions menu. Character description. Byte. Byte is orange, with 2 arms and 2 legs, and a small green periscope-like head, in the middle of which is an eye. Byte carries a yellow waste pack. Character description. Block at height 0. Column 0. Row
I didn't
0.
mean to do that, but I guess
Actions
that was
available.
good too.
Actions menu. Goal locations. Character locations.
Character locations.
Byte at height 0 facing north on column 2. Row 1. Character locations. Block at height 0. Column 0. Row 0. Actions
Okay.
available.
So, do you see why that's important? It told us a very important piece of information. It said we're facing north.
Yep.
So, where is our goal?
Again, this is. Oh my god! Now I gotta do this live on stream. This is embarrassing. I'm not ready for this, folks.
So, if you need a reminder, do VO command space and go to goal location.
Okay. I don't want to get
Actions
it
menu.
wrong.
5 item. Character description. Goal locations. Gem
Okay.
at height 1 on column 2. Row 4. Goal locations. Block at height 0. Column 0. Row 0. Actions available.
One's on row
Column
1,
2,
one's
row
on row 0.
4.
Row 2, row 4.
Mm-hmm.
Or row 2, column 4.
Yep. So, we're going to need. So what you need to do now is go and edit code. So remember where it said click to edit code or whatever
Yep.
it said.
Yep.
So you'll need
The
to go
world is 5
to-
columns. Out. Sound. Goal count. Goal count.
Okay.
Code completion. Hint button. Run my code button. Run options button. Source editor. Content area.
Okay.
Okay. So you're going to you gotta select that click some VO space on that click to edit.
Source editor. Content area.
And what was the commands that we needed to type?
Forward. Move forward. Move. Let me see. I think the instructions are.
So
over here, aren't
move
they, Michael?
forward, and so it says basically move forward and collect gem is all you need. So I think if you type move forward twice and collect gem.
Okay, so move forward, and then you also have to keep in mind your camo casing, folks, because.
Yep. So move forward. So the capital F and forward.
F. E. Move. 1
And
new
it
issue.
should. Oh, and see auto updates.
F. R. D.
Okay.
Move forward. Selected. Move forward.
Then put your parentheses.
Right parenthesis.
Oops.
Right move forward.
Okay.
Selected. D. Left parenthesis. Right parenthesis.
We gotta do that again.
And yep, press enter and then do it again.
Okay.
New line.
And did it move the character?
No, you have to do run my code to
Okay.
move the character.
M. Move. O. V. Move forward. Move. E. Move forward. 1 new issue.
And it's trying to complete it, right, Michael? That's what it's doing?
No.
E. E.
It's reading the previous line as well. Like,
F. O. R. D. Move forward. Right parenthesis. right D, D, left parenthesis, move for, right parenthesis, new line.
Let's go ahead and do, run my code and see what we get.
Okay, we just want to see if we get an error or something.
Toolbar. Issuing commands. Tools. Run options. Run my code button. Run my code button. Byte walked to column 2, row 2. Byte walked up to height 1, column 2, row 3. The level is incomplete. Byte looks sad. Press the hint button for more details.
Oh, Byte is sad.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So, I think we need to add, one more move forward.
Okay.
Run options. But source editor. Content area. Code complete. Code complete. Move forward. Left parenthesis. New line. E. F. W. P. Move forward. F. F.
Now, what I don't
move forward.
know...
Selected. Move R. D.
Okay.
Move D. Move forward.
What
right.
I don't
Left parenthesis.
know is, if we ran the code now, would Byte go back to where he was, or will he stay at his current position?
I don't know.
That's actually a good question. Because I think he's one block away from the jump. So I'm wondering if we need to remove our previous 2 move forwards. Let's go
Okay,
ahead
because
and...
do we have too many of them, maybe?
We have 3, so he would try to move 3 spots.
Move forward. Left parenthesis. Right parenthesis. Move forward. Left selection. Delete. Move forward. Left parenthesis. Right
Let's
parenthesis.
go ahead and run our code.
Live view. Live view. Code. Hint. Run my code button.
No.
Byte walked to column 2, row 2. The level is incomplete. Byte looks sad. Press the hint button for more details.
Okay. So we just need to do an undo.
Yeah, just do an undo.
Run option. Source editor. Content. Your character. Byte loves to move forward. Left parenthesis. Right parenthesis.
Okay.
Move forward. Left parenthesis.
So let's go ahead and add our collect gem, because I think that will do our
Move
job.
forward. Left parenthesis. Move forward. Move forward.
Add that to the last line.
V O R. Move forward. Left parenthesis. Right parenthesis. New line. O E T.
Collect gem.
College. 1 new issue.
Oops.
T E
So I
L
can actually type.
L
Oh, this is more
collect gem.
nerve-wracking than you think.
Space.
Oh, I just did
Space.
something.
Cool.
Especially
Space.
on
Selection deleted.
Stream.
Huh?
New line.
Especially doing it on stream.
Move forward. Left M.
Yeah.
Move
this is
forward.
like-
Left parenthesis. Right parenthesis.
Okay.
Go back down.
Move forward. Left parenthesis. Right.
Go
Move.
down.
New line.
There you go.
O E. Collect gem. Selected. Call.
So
1 new
collect
issue.
gem, it shows up as a...
It said that, but just keep typing it because it's not
T.
showing it.
J E M
Okay.
M. Left parenthesis. Collect. Right parenthesis.
No, G E M.
Yeah.
Left E.
I
J.
knew that when I
Collect gem.
typed it
G
in, Michael.
E N N M M. Left parenthesis. Collect gem. Right parenthesis.
Yeah, I knew that when I typed
Alright.
it in, I was just like, oh, shoot. Okay.
So let's run your code.
Out toolbar. Issuing commands. Toolbar. In previous sidebar. But out of
Okay.
source edit. Run options button. Run my code button. Run my code button. Byte walked to column 2, row 2. Byte walked up to height 1, column 2, row 3. Byte walked to column 2, row 4. Byte collected gem at column 2, row 4. Heading. Congratulations.
Whew. Byte's happy now.
All right. So that's the first lesson. So go ahead and VO right.
Okay.
Byte performed the commands you wrote and did exactly what you asked in
go
exactly
left.
the order that you
Skip
specified.
one.
You've written your first lines of link, Swift, code.
Okay, keep going.
Byte performed the commands you wrote and did exactly what you asked in exactly the order that you specified.
Okay.
Okay.
Link, next page.
There's also a go right again.
Dismiss message button.
Okay, let's go to next page.
Next page. Goal, combine move and turn commands to collect a gem.
So we're not gonna. We'll go ahead and we can do these off camera, but
Yeah.
basically that's the gist of how this learn to code works.
Yep.
Okay, so let's go ahead and go on to the Swift UI portions of this.
Where is
So
that?
we're gonna do Command W.
Okay.
Close window. Now in My Playgrounds window. My Playgrounds collection.
So what we're gonna do now is go to, like we were, you know how you just did that.
Yep.
So more playgrounds is where you want to go to.
Okay.
More Playgrounds group. It collection. Play. Learn to code 2 button. Code machine button. Select you add to playgrounds.
Keep going.
Blues Adventure button. Select you add to
Keep going.
playgrounds. Battleship button. Select you add to playgrounds. Sonic Create button. Select you add to playgrounds.
Keep going.
Puzzle World button. Select you
going.
add to playgrounds. Sonic Workshop button. Select you add to
going.
playgrounds.
Okay, where is it? So let's go. There's a see all button next to this group. So next to more playgrounds,
Where's
you may
that
have to
at?
stop interacting.
Out
It
collection.
says, okay, go via left.
See all button.
There you go.
See all button. Collection. Collection. In collection. Learn to code. Collection. In learn to code 2. Swift 5. Blues Adventure. Swift 5.3 edition. Actions available.
Okay.
Okay, keep going. Where are you?
Learn to code 1. Swift 5.3 edition.
Okay.
Actions available.
Via left.
Out. Learn to code.
Mm-hmm.
Challenges.
A challenge. Oh, there's these different categories.
Collection.
It wouldn't be under challenges, would it?
Keep going.
Starting points.
Okay, keep going.
Collection.
Keep going.
Enter a subscription URL button.
Keep going.
That's all I have.
You're not seeing all of the ones that I have, I think.
Huh. I updated my recent version.
It's weird they have Xcode Playgrounds as one of the options here. That's interesting. Let's see. I wonder why you're not seeing all the ones that I'm seeing.
Is it because they're not accessible? I don't know. I'm just making up theories.
Let me open my app. Can you go and check the About version on yours?
Yes, I can.
Just to make sure.
Yes.
Menu bar. View. Window. Help. 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 Play. Release notes. Show the. Show gloss. License agreement. Document. Acknowledgements. Acknowledgements. Edit. Menu. File. Playground.
Okay.
Apple. Menu.
Playground.
About preferences. About playgrounds. About
That's what I
playgrounds.
have.
Dialogue. Dialogue. Playgrounds. Version 4.1. 1676.15.
4.1.
Yep, that's the right version. All right, so I wonder why we have different options here.
Could it be because my Mac OS, apparently when I told it to update, never updated itself?
What do you know what version of macOS you're on?
I can check that real quick.
Okay.
Not Bluetooth 1 drop set go zoom go set drop 1 past Bluetooth 95 Wi-Fi search controls Siri Monday May 23rd 6:15 p.m.
No,
Clock,
about
menu
this
extra
Mac.
Okay, here we go.
menu bar Apple play about system preference
About this Mac.
about this Mac application about this Mac
It told
window
to update, but
system
it never
report
updated.
button has keyboard focus.
There you go.
Okay, you're running. Oh, that's why.
Uh-huh.
That is why. You're not seeing a lot of things.
Ah.
In fact, you're so out of date. You're
Really?
running 12.2.
Huh.
I'm on 12.4.
Whoa. I don't know what happened with my Mac because it just didn't update last week, so I don't know.
No,
Something
you're
must
2
have got-
updates behind.
I know. I don't know. So, folks, Michael, could you just share your screen?
Yep. Okay, so
Interesting.
allow me to do screen sharing.
Okay. So what we're going to do, folks, this is what happens when you go live sometimes.
Max
You run into issues, right? So
close
what we're going to
playgrounds
do
dialogue
is Michael's going to share
playground
his
App
screen.
Store Safari Zoom Finder
And-
App Store Safari Zoom.us Zoom.us Zoom share toolbar window
That's how
system
it's going to go. And guess what my AirPods decided to do? Quit. So,
Oh, mine did too.
what a night, folks. We're supposed to go live at 7. Hopefully that one's a little bit easier. Okay. Okay. So, you guys can't hear my speech, right? Michael?
No, we can't.
More and button.
'Cause
Yes, we can.
You can. Okay, because it decided to go through the speakers. Okay, so you can't share your screen, Michael?
It looks like I can.
Shush. For the now temporary, I'm going to turn off voiceover because it's just not cooperating. So,
Okay.
Voiceover off.
there we go. So Michael's going to share his screen, and I'm going to we're going to try to flip roles since I'm having
Voiceover
issues.
on playgrounds. More playgrounds window.
Can you hear my voiceover?
Collection.
I can.
You are currently on a collection. To interact with items in this group. Collection.
Awesome.
More playgrounds. Collection. In collection. Collection. Extend your app. Collection. Sphero. See all. Collection. You are see all button. Collection. Books. Actions available. In text. Books. Books. Out of text. See all button. Collection. Learn to code and build apps. You are currently on a text collection. In collection. Get started with apps, Swift 5.5 edition. Get started with code, Swift 5. Get started with apps, Swift 5. Selected, toolbar. You are currently on a toolbar. To interact with the item table. You are currently on a table. To interact with items in this group, press Control,
So
Option,
this is
Shift,
actually a
down
book.
arrow.
It's a book, huh?
Table. You are currently on a table. In table, get button. Description, get button. You are currently on a button
Interesting.
inside of a table. To click this button, press Control, Option, Space. To exit this group, press Control, Option, Shift, up arrow.
This is an interesting table. Usually you can
Cancel. Downloading. Get started with apps button.
get
You are
started with
currently on a
apps.
button inside of a collection. This item is new. Get started with apps button. Now in get started with app Swift window. Empty group. Preview paused.
So it looks
You are
like it
currently in a
creates an
group.
app.
Magnifying list and chevron down button. Collection. Selected intro view. You are currently on a collection. To interact with items in this vertical splitter. 22 tab bar group. Vertical splitter. 22% tab bar group. You are currently on a group. To heading get started with apps. In this tutorial, you will learn the basics of using SwiftUI to build apps. SwiftUI is a new way of coding apps, making it easier and faster than ever before. The first step to learning SwiftUI is understanding how a SwiftUI file works. Task group. You are currently on a group. To interact with items in this group, press Control, Option, Shift down arrow. In heading, get started with apps. In this tutorial, SwiftUI is the first step to learning SwiftUI is understand task group. You are currently on a group. In task group, welcome
Logic
to
Pro X
SwiftUI.
Gaming
Button.
said, "Hey guys,
You are currently on a button.
Hey, Logic.
Inside head.
Hey, Logic.
Welcome to SwiftUI. Button. You are currently on in a SwiftUI file. The code's output is automatically shown in the preview on the right. The code in this file creates the text "Hello friend." You are currently on a text element inside of a group. To exit this back dimmed button. 1 of 5. You are next button. Next inside the file, you'll see the name of the view you're looking at. Here, you're looking at the view named intro view. You are currently on a text element
Wow, they
inside of a
walked you
group.
through this.
To exit this group, press Control. Welcome to SwiftUI. Text blank. You are currently in a group. Inside the file, you'll see the name of the view you're looking at. Back button, 2 of 5. Next button. Inside intro view, you'll see a property named body. Inside the body is where you'll start writing SwiftUI code. You are currently on a text element. Welcome to SwiftUI. Text blank. You inside intro view. Back button, 3 of 5. Next button. Close button.
And it's
Close
interesting
button.
because they have the code below so you can see it, and I'm sure you could go interact and all those things with the code
Next
below.
button. Inside the body, you'll see a text view which displays the text "Hello friend" in the preview. You are welcome to Swift text blank. Back button. 4 of 5. Next button. Speaking of the preview, this is the code that generates the intro view preview. You'll see similar code under many views to help you visualize the code you write. Task completed. You are currently on a text element inside of a group. To exit this group, press Control, Option, Shift, up arrow. Out of task group. Source editor content area. You are currently on a text area. In source editor content area. Empty line. Struct var text left parenthesis quotation mark. Right empty line. Struct intro view underscore previews colon preview provider left brace. Static var previews colon some view left brace.
So
insertion at beginning of
visually-
text static var previews some view left brace.
Visually, it highlights the text that it's emphasizing in. So I think they have some work to do on this for accessibility.
Okay.
Because I mean, yeah, it works, but I'm not sure what code they're well, I know what code they're referring to, but like visually, I mean, like visually I can see it, but non-visually, I have no clue what they're talking about.
Out of content area. Task group. You are currently on a group. In task completed. To exit this group, press Control Op. Speak back. 5. Next task button. Change the text hello friend to something you want it to say. You are currently on 1 of 1. You are currently on a close button. You are currently on a button inside of a close button.
Okay.
Out of task. Source editor. Open console button. Source editor content area. You are currently empty line. Insertion at begin. Var body. Text left parenthesis quotation mark hello comma. Friend period quotation mark right parenthesis. Insertion at beginning of text. Text hello friend. Edit text press Control Option space to begin editing. Actions available. Text left parenthesis quotation mark hello comma. Friend T-E-X.
Oh, that's weird.
Whoa.
Why is it doing that?
I don't know.
T.
I'm using right arrow by itself and it's reading double. VoiceOver does some weird stuff.
Left parenthesis. Quotation mark. H. H. Quotation mark.
It's like if I get to a quotation mark and parentheses, it's fine, but now I get to characters.
H-E-L-L-O. F-R-I-E-N-D. D-E-I-R-F. W-O-R-L-D. World period. Quotation mark right parenthesis.
That is so strange.
Out of content area. Task group. In task completed. Change the text hello friend to something you want it to 1 of 1. Done button. You are whenever you change your code, the preview automatically updates to reflect your changes. Pretty useful, huh? You are currently on a text element. Next, next button. Next, try creating a new view from scratch. You are currently on a next button. Heading creating new SwiftUI views. You are currently on a heading inside of a group. To exit this group, when you create a SwiftUI view like text, what you're really doing is creating a new instance of that type. You are currently on a text element inside of a group. To exit this group,
Greg, I'm using the Siri voice, but I wonder if that is I guess it's a problem with the Siri voices.
Heading when you create a SwiftUI view like text, what you're really doing is creating a new instance of that type. You are currently on a text element inside of a group. To create the visual elements of your app, such as buttons, sliders, and text, you'll use many different SwiftUI types. Here are 2 examples. You are text I'm a text view, image I'm an image view. You are currently on a text element. Notice that for each of these types, you initialize them without ever creating a variable to keep track of them. You are currently on a text element inside of a group.
That's really important. I'm glad they tell you that.
Wow.
Actually.
This is because SwiftUI doesn't need to keep track of a view's values using properties. Instead, it keeps that data separate from the view itself. You are currently on a text element.
Jason Earls said it seems that VoiceOver is telling it to read twice for some reason. When that happens, those neural text-to-speech voices tend to do exactly that. Double over themselves.
Yeah. So this is really like the text that we're getting is very descriptive.
Task group. This is because SwiftUI doesn't need to keep track of a view's values using properties. Instead, it keeps that data separate from the view itself. You are currently on a text element.
So did you all hear that? It keeps the data separate from the view itself. That's why it's called declarative programming. You're making your UI and then you're keeping your data separate. And I like that they're breaking this down to be very easy.
Task group. You are currently on a group inside of a group, in task group. 2 items, heading tab. Add a new text view to your intro view. Add a new text view to your intro view. Button. Place your cursor in the body and start typing text into the code editor. Code completion provides you with a list of suggestions. Select text from the drop-down menu. You are currently on a text element inside of a group. To exit, back dimmed by 1 of 3. You are currently on a text element
what do we think of
inside
this
of a
so
group.
far?
To exit this group, press
liking it.
Control, Option, Shift, Next button. Next, pass in a string as an argument to text. It should look something like this. You are currently on add a new text view to your intro view. Text, blank. You are currently in a group. To exit this group, pass in a string as an argument to text. It should look something like this. Code snippet, group. You are currently on a group, inside of a group. Back button, code snippet. In code snippet group, text this as a string. You are currently on a text out of code, back button. 2 of 3, next button. You are code snippet, group. You are currently on a group, inside, add a new text view to your intro view. You are currently on text, blank. You are currently in a group, show solution button. Code snippet, group. You are currently on a group, inside of a group, to interact, back button. 3 of 3. You are, next dimmed button. You are currently out of task, source editor content area, text, left parenthesis quotation mark, new line, var body colon some view, left brace. Text left
Jason
parenthesis
Earls
quotation mark
said,
hello
I
comma
wonder if
world
this would be
period,
easier on
quotation
an
mark right
iPad,
parenthesis.
at least from a voiceover
Actions available.
perspective.
You are currently on a text field inside of a text area.
Maybe.
Press Control Option.
With a keyboard, maybe, but I feel like this is a lot easier. I mean, like, you could drag your finger and things like that, but I feel like this is a lot easier with VoiceOver on a Mac just because you have everything there.
I agree. Yep.
T.
Here we go again.
Yep.
Right brace. Import T. I. Struct var by text right brace. Import.
So when I press left arrow at the beginning of a line, it's jumping me back up to the top. That's a weird bug. And I think we saw something like that
Var by
on
text left T
iPad.
T H
the iPad, yeah.
E L L O W O R L D right parenthesis new line. T E X T text. 2 new issues T left parenthesis quotation mark.
Jason
Task
Earls
all issues
said that's
resolved.
true,
A,
but
a
on an
quotation mark right
iPad, you
parenthesis.
don't have all of those groups to worry about necessarily.
N-E-W-T-E-X-T-E-W, period.
True.
True.
Out of content area.
But you could set your UI to flat on Mac OS.
Task group. You are currently on a group. To enter in task completed. Show solution button. Code snippet. Back button. 3 of 3. Done button. Usually, you use a variable to store a value for later use and modification. var text view equals text holla. You are currently on a text element inside of a group. To exit this group, press Control. But in Swift UI, you won't modify your view instances anywhere else, but on the line they're created, so you can simply initialize the view in place. Text holla. You are
Zach's
currently on a
Technology
text element
Adventures
inside
said
of a
that
group.
sounds
To
weird
exit
with
this
that
group,
Siri
press
Voice
Control,
4,
Option,
or any
Shift,
of the
up
Siri
arrow.
voices for that matter. Zach's Technology Adventures said when you were typing, it was double speaking.
Was it double speaking when I was typing? I don't remember
It
doing
was
that.
actually.
Yeah, that's strange.
Next button. You are currently on a button. In next heading modifying Swift UI views. You are currently on a heading inside of a group. To exit this group, press Control, Option, Shift. Each Swift UI view you create is very versatile and modifiable. You are currently on it. If you want to change a view's appearance or behavior, you can modify these instances directly by calling their methods. You are currently on a text element. These methods have a special name in Swift UI. They are called modifiers. In the next task, you'll try adding some modifiers to see how they modify the appearance of an image view. You are task group. You are currently on a task group.
All right, folks. I think that's going to do it. I think you get the picture.
You do.
We're not going to go through the whole thing, but I think that they have some work to do. I don't think that this is the most, as far as accessibility, as wrapped up as they can get it to be. In fact, I don't know that they have all these. We'd have to check iOS to see if they have all these lessons on there. But well done. Like, I actually want to go through these and see if there's anything I can learn.
Yeah, I want to go through these as well, now that I know my stupid Mac didn't update last night when I said install updates overnight.
Yeah, it's not good at that.
No, it's not. But no, folks, hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Sorry for the technical issues, but it was really awesome.
Yeah, I enjoyed this, and I actually cannot wait to go through these lessons now. And it's just nice because you if you go through Apple's lessons, they're really good about teaching you what you need to know
Yep.
in different things. So I highly recommend it. Check it out, and we want to know what you think. So before we wrap up, chat, what do y'all think? Is this something that would help people learn to code better? Is this something that is just kind of or is the accessibility of this just not there? Is it accessible enough for you to use? So based on what you've seen, Tay, is it enough for you to say, I'm going to do some development on my Mac to learn Swift playgrounds and all that kind of stuff?
Yeah, I really think it is. And I'm going to go explore it once it decides it's going to update fully. macOS, come on now. But I think it's really great, folks. The way that they've done this is really awesome, and I'm appreciated everyone who's watching. And be sure to tune in about what time is it? Whatever.
27 minutes for our next
27
stream.
minutes for our next stream. So we've got a double decker tonight, folks.
Yep. All right. Thanks for joining, folks, and
All right.
we'll see you in a few minutes.
See you later. Bye, everyone.